character, and then she acts on her own free will, even though she has her own moral compass. But others, like the Looksee, you'll come to see with future episodes, that he needs a human proxy in order to navigate in our world. And it's very closely tied to the person that has possession of the watch.
Back there.
First off, I wanted to say I'm a huge fan, specifically of the Looksee. It's, out of everything that I've watched on Crypt TV, it's got to be my big favorite.
Well, just tell him thank you. He's right up here.
Well, thank you. One thing, what was it? I forgot the question. I
got 19 minutes, don't worry.
Oh. How exactly does all this play on each other, really? Like all the monsters with each other and all that kind of stuff? And specifically, whenever you're writing an episode for the Looksee, what inspires the character, or the human who is being attacked or hunted by the Looksee?
That's a really good question. So
Yeah, don't give away too much.
We got to keep some of this under lock and key, but there's about like 100-page document that we have of Crypt that's 100% private, that is kind of our guiding light and the genesis story of our entire multiverse. So that's what we refer to when we're coming up with new characters. When it comes to the human characters that we're tying to the monster, I think it's really important that we don't have people in our stories that are just for fodder. I think it's really important that we reinforce that human beings have agency, and that there's always good at your core, and you have an opportunity to change, and I think that that shapes our worldview. So we want to be positive with how we present that. Now, obviously, there's a rainbow of personality types in this universe, and some people are bad people, and so we want to show those. But we also want to show people who are good inside, but have trouble making the right decisions sometimes. So it's a lot. We want everyone to feel like they have a mirror when they're watching our content, maybe not in one particular piece, but across all of our 800 individual pieces of IP that we've created so far. There's something for you that we hope helps you navigate your life in this world, contextualized in the Crypt multiverse.
James, maybe you want to share for everyone what it was like to work with, because everyone knows you as a great talent, but obviously probably the podcast or Dead Meat, what it was like to work off a director, and how an actor, that relationship is so important, and then what it's like as an actor playing off the other actors in your scene, and how important that dynamic is.
Yeah, so working with Landon was great, the writer-director. Like I said, I went to film school, and he just reminded me of people who I went to film school with in the best kind of way, just having that vision and energy and drive to get it done. So he was great because he was just, I think one of the most important things that a director can do that maybe you don't think of as a director's job is to just keep everyone on set motivated and happy. And he always had a smile. He was always willing to himself do the extra work that needed to get done. I mean, for some of the shots, he was like crawling around in the loft of the barn and getting all dirty, just like trying to get the shot right. So when you see the director of the project doing that, it just inspires you to do everything you can. And then as far as like reacting with the other actors, a lot of my scenes were with Mr. Looksee there, and it's not hard to act against that because 4 a.m. in the woods in Griffith Park, and he's like stepping out from from behind a tree. I don't really have to act that much. I'm like, oh, geez, all right.